What happened to me was I realized that I wanted to live in a place where I saw myself every day. And again, you get older, I'm thinking of children, having children. I wanted them to see themselves when they walk down the street, when they're in the park, when they're in the bodega, when they go to school. It is such an affirming feeling to see yourself day in and day out.
Well, historically, it's undeniable that the Black community started the race 10 feet behind.
Yep.
That's just a fact.
That's just a fact. We weren't given the luxuries. We weren't given land. Mm-hmm. Remember, we were supposed to have 40 acres and a mule. We weren't given land to trade upon. That was in itself kind of like, okay, here's land. Here's 3 acres. Someone can take that 3 acres, sell 1 acre, make money off of that, and just build equity. We were never afforded, Black people in this country were never afforded equity, not equality, equity. And I think if you're not given that, of course you're gonna start behind. You're never gonna punch up to the front.
Now there is this whole debate that's met with a lot of resistance when it comes to the white community that revolves around the idea of reparations.
Yes.
Revolves around fixing something that was deeply, deeply flawed, undeniably broken.
Undeniably.
Yes. How do you feel about that?
I mean, reparations are due. We're not asking for something new. This is something that was owed, that just we never got. You know, when people want to argue, like, why do I have to pay for something, again, that had nothing to do with me? No. We were owed specific things. We never got it. Mm-hmm. And because we never got it, we started way behind. And people, you know, always want to make the argument, you know, Black people and, you know, well, other ethnicities that, you know, were able to kind of like bootstrap it up and go. But yes, it's very different. They came to this country on their own.
By choice.
By choice. We did not. We did not. Whether you were dropped in America, dropped in Brazil, dropped in the Caribbean, we came by force. We did not come because we were like, you know what? Let's go check out this country. There's a big difference. And so the history that's rooted is rooted in blood here. And remember, Black people were not even seen as humans. When you look at even slavery, even the slave masters who raped and had children, those children weren't their children. Those children were their property and worked their land. It's not like, hey, daddy. It wasn't like that. Property, our bodies were property. We were sold. Even their children who were half white, half Black, they were property. And so I think that long-standing thing there, you can't change it. That was the mentality. And going back to reparations, yeah, reparations are due.